Hello there. Well, Usyk versus Dubois. What a result. What a fight. Well done, Usyk. Now, let me take you back. You look back at some of my old YouTube stuff, and you'll see that I said on there, we haven't seen the best of Usyk yet. There's still more to come. I said it after the first Dubois fight. I said it after the Fury fights. We still haven't seen the best of Usyk. And it's Sunday afternoon my time here, and last night UK time, early hours of the morning my time here, we nearly saw the best of Usyk. I still think there's a bit more to come. Now, it was a perfect display of skills pay the bills. It was a perfect display of how to take away all of the attributes of your opponent and how to leave them totally bamboozled. That lean away, big Ivan the terrible shot that Usyk threw at the end was just perfect half-step stuff. Feed it, lean away because you know your distance, and come back over the top. But here's a few things, okay? Look back at my YouTube lessons and you'll see me saying non-stop, move your head all the time. Always use your head. Lots and lots of lessons where I'm going on and on and on about moving your head. Before, during, and after your punches. On the way in, on the way out. Being defensively aware at all times. And these are just some of the things that Dubois just couldn't do against Usyk. Now, caveat here. Doing it against Joe Bloggs might be fairly simple, but doing it against somebody like Usyk ain't so simple, granted. But you look at what Usyk did. He had foot feints, hand feints, shoulder feints, hip feints, head feints, every type of feint you could imagine. In the first round, that first jab he caught him with was solid. It let him know, here it comes. This is the one that knocked you out before. There's plenty more to come. And he had him wobbled, I think it was a third as well. Now, some people are saying that Dubois was close. No. He didn't win 1 minute of one round of any of that fight. Just like he didn't win 1 minute or 1 second of 1 minute of the previous fight. And yes, it was a low blow. I've been through that many times. But the beauty of it was the skills of Usyk. The distance, the angles, knowing where his feet should be, and the way he just leaned away and came over the top with his Ivan punch. But notice when he did that, his head was offline, his front hand was up, protecting his head and face and everything, all at the same time. So he was defensively aware when he threw that final knockout punch. He whipped it over, so he's got the torque, the momentum, the power, all of those things, all of those attributes that make that a great punch. By turning his head offline, he's whipping the punch round more, he's keeping defensively aware, and obviously going offline at the same time. When you look at the punches that Dubois threw, he was never offline. This is the thing, you see, these big, strong heavyweights, they're fine when they've got another heavyweight who doesn't move their head either. Then it's a rock'em sock'em like he had with Joshua, where he nearly got clipped in that 5th round when he actually won it. He nearly got taken out himself. But here's the thing. When you've got two people, and I'm going to say I don't mean it harsh, but when you've got two people as bad as each other, it makes for an entertaining fight. But when you've got somebody with far superior skills, it really highlights just how poor the skills were and are of those opponents. I mean, everybody was going on and on and on about how Dubois was a much improved fighter. He's miles better. His confidence is up. The boy is a man. Look what he did to Miller. Look what he did to Hrgovic. Look what he did to Joshua. He's going to get it. He's going to do it. He's going to bring the belts home. He was made to look like a raw amateur. Usyk has specialised in travelling to your backyard and smashing you up. And he's just done it again. He is a true class act, both in and out of the ring. An absolute class act. The performance he put on last night was just beyond reproach. He hardly took a shot. And when he did, it was cushioned and absorption. But the attacks that he put on, the pressure that he put on, and the way he made Dubois look like, the much smaller man in there, it was a beauty to watch. So, hats off to Usyk. Now, several years ago, on the Twitter, the X now, but on the Twitter thing on the internet, the famous promoter, Al Siesta, said something about Usyk being an all-time great back then. And I replied, too early, even though I rate Usyk so highly at the time, and even more so now, too early. But now is the time. That movement, the skills that he showed, the ability to just go in there and get the job done, was another side of Usyk. Now, I said many times over the last 4 or 5 years, you ain't seen the best of Usyk yet. When he moved up from cruiserweight, I said, you watch out, all you heavyweights. He's going to get the lot of you. You have not seen the best of him. Coming from something that happened in 2012 with some friend of mine at a particular training camp. Long story. But I think we're not far off seeing the best of Usyk last night. Pleasure to watch. Well done, Usyk. Unlucky, Daniel. But hey, the standard of the crop below Usyk, Dubois could come again and become a champ again. Hopefully Parker will get his shot. I don't think he'll win. I think he'll get taken out round about the 8th or 9th. But he'll give it a go, that's for sure. Anyway, well done, Usyk. That's enough from me. Catch you later.